What's the deal? Yeah. More plays. I ain't been on here in a couple days though. Pretty much been a week for real. But I'm back to it. Let's see. About to get started in a minute. Just finna setting up real quick. Finish setting up. Hopefully y'all ain't been getting crushed. Hopefully y'all ain't been getting too crushed on sports. I just seen that
4 games in a row today
I just seen MLB is NFL is NFL only 7 more Sundays away to first NFL Sunday. So that's cool. What's the deal? So now let's see what we got on the board. It's gonna be an interesting NFL. Brian went to Philly. I think that's a solid lineup. I don't know who's gonna run behind Embiid, but outside of that, I think they can go kind of far. I'm not gonna lie. I think they can go kind of far with that lineup. I just got to see how they play together. First game today don't start till 2:30. I thought it was a 1:00 game. So it's not that many games today. I think it's what's this? Let me pull everything up first. Schedule for the day. Today Monday. It don't even look like it's 15 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. Okay, so it's almost full schedule today. Reset everything on all my research tools. Let's see. Reset this one. Then let's dive into it. So we got Seattle and Texas. This is we looking like Seattle is a favorite. I don't know about that. The over the total is at 7.5. Who pitching today? George Kirby. He's a solid pitcher. Against Kumar Rocker, who gave up a lot of runs. So that's kind of like the middle. Might find a way to go over, but I wouldn't take it. I'll leave that game alone. Then the next game, I wonder if they got a doubleheader. They're the only early game. Let's see. Nope. So we got Pittsburgh and Arizona. They got Pittsburgh as the favorite, but it's like a pick 'em favorite. It's only minus 114. So I told you all about those already. But I think Arizona, who pitching today? Merrill Kelly. He's starting to come around against Mitch Keller. The Pirates pitchers been kind of trash this year. All their top pitchers been like they in a slump right now. So I don't know. I wouldn't take a side on this game. As far as the total, they in Pittsburgh. Total is at 9. I don't really like that total though. 3. Even though I think Pittsburgh is like the most team to score the most runs this year, but I don't like that. I don't like this spot for the total. Then we got Detroit, the Tigers against Baltimore. Tigers 6 games under 500. Tigers is at home. That's minus 115 favorite. Who pitching today? Kyle Bradish for Baltimore Orioles, and then Keter Montero. He's solid for sure. Kyle Bradish, he ain't doing too bad this year. Who would I take? I don't even think I'd take either one of them. I think that's gonna be a very close game. Maybe like a 1-run game, if I'm being honest. It's gonna be super windy in Detroit today. blowing left and right. Let me see something else. So, you never know how that game gonna play out. I'll leave that game alone. Two solid pitchers. You never know. Because if it start raining too hard, if the rain started coming too hard, then they're gonna take a break. Then whoever was in the game pitching, they probably not gonna come back, and that's gonna change the whole outcome of the game. So I'll just leave that game alone altogether. You got the Phillies and Miami. Miami has been on a losing streak. I think they had like 12 games in a row they done lost, something like that. They lost 12 games in a row. So obviously you're not gonna take them. You definitely don't want to try to go against that trend. Let's see who Phillies got on the mound. Phillies haven't been the best either, though. That's like one of my favorite fade teams. Let's see who pitching. They got Zach Wheeler on the mound though, so that's a good thing. And they got Miami got Tyler Phillips, so I like that. I like that. What's the deal? I like that. Let me see something. It might work today. I'm just gonna keep trying every day, see if it let me go live. Let's see. They don't never let me do it for some reason. Oh shit! Hold on, we on there. Let's see. Oh, it didn't let it. Oh, I thought it was about to go live from the sports page. It didn't even let me. Dang, that's janky. But I like that Zach Wheeler. I like that. Let me see. I feel like the Phillies need to shake back. Miami obviously on a losing streak. They want to shake back, but I don't think this is a spot for Tyler Phillips to do it. Let me see. Let me see if what I like about this game. I think Miami's gonna try, but I think Philly's gonna win. But I wouldn't bet it. I'm just saying something I really don't care for. They in Miami. Let's see. We got the total is 7.5. 1, 2, 3. It could possibly. Let me see. I wouldn't even take that either. I ain't gonna lie. But I do like that Phillies game. Like if it come down to it, I might add them to a parlay because I do think they're gonna go ahead and crush them boys. But let's see what else we got. Might find something a little bit better. I haven't been liking the games over the weekend. That's why I haven't been betting. I ain't making no posts. I haven't liked it. Only thing I did like was the Brewers in a Rocky series. I did like the Brewers to beat them. The first game I took them on a parlay, they got crushed. I should have came back with them in the second game, but I didn't really care for the pitchers. And then the third game with Mizorowski, I mean, I think that was like almost minus 400. I wasn't about to take that. But they blew them out again. Well, no, I think they was blowing them out, ended up only winning by 3. So that was actually closer than I thought it would be. But if you had minus 2.5, you still covered. And we got Washington and Toronto. Washington's favorite. Who's pitching? They got Max Scherzer is pitching today. Okay, this is his first day back since June. So I never bet on pitchers to come on their first 2 games back from injury. It just be janky because you never know what you're gonna get. They can either still be injured for real, or they could come back pitching like they never was injured. So you never know what you're gonna get. So I would just leave that game alone. But before he left, he was getting crushed for sure. And then the Nationals, Eddie Ying, I don't even know who that is. So definitely not gonna put no stock into him. So we got Cincinnati. We got Cincinnati and Cleveland. Cincinnati is favorite. They've been doing pretty good. Cleveland is in a rut right now. Cleveland is in a rut. They're about to fall under 500. But they got Slade Cicioni on the mound, and Cincinnati got Chase Burns. So Chase Burns is pretty much the ace over there. Cicioni be straight, but I think this is another one of those slots where, let me see. They playing in Cincinnati. The total is at 8.5. Total's at 8.5. Let's see if we can find something there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What's the weather looking like? 8.5. We might can take that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that. I kind of like that total a little bit. If we just take the by half a point, let's see, 1, 2. No, I will leave it alone. I will leave it alone. I do think it's gonna go over, but I will lean more towards Cincinnati actually winning the game than going with the total. So I will leave that alone. I will leave that alone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's another game, kind of like the Phillies game. Like I think they should win, but to max bet it, I'm not that confident in it. I might put both of them on a parlay together though, because I think they both could win. But we're gonna keep looking, see if we can find something that I just absolutely love. We got the Mets and the Braves. It's a pick'em game. -107 on one side, -103 on the other side. They don't know. Vegas don't know who's gonna win this game, and I really don't know either. Let's see who's pitching. Martin Perez getting crushed. Zach Thornton, he's been solid. I'll just wait a couple more games to put some stock into him though. Let's see. We got the Yankees and White Sox. Yankees and White Sox. They in Chicago. The wind is blowing heavy out, so this game the total is kind of low. Let's see who pitching. Must be some. Oh, okay. Max Fried on the mound. Noah Schultz, who gets crushed. That's kind of a bad spot. To take a total, because with Noah Schultz, I would want to take the over, but then with Max Fried on the mound, it's kind of like, he give up runs just a little bit, or he might just have a lights out day. Let's see. Total is at 8.5. So it's telling you like it's gonna be close. I think if it do go over, it might only get to like 9 runs. But let's see if it's worth taking it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I wouldn't take it. Let's see if we might just take the Yankees. I don't even know why I'm making this even harder than it gotta be. Let's see. Yeah, we're probably just gonna take the Yankees. They in Chicago, which doesn't even really matter to be honest. Yeah, we might just take the Yankees. I don't even know why I'm even looking too much into that. Let me just check 2 things though. 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, this look like this gonna be the max bet play today. Just want to make sure, triple check, just in case. But Noah Schultz is not good. Let me see the lineups they running. That plays a major factor. Goldsmith, being Rice, Rosario, Dominguez, Vogt, Chisholm. It's okay lineup. It's okay. They running like left, right, which is like not they. I don't like lineups like that because I be feeling like the coach ain't really like trying to win. I think if they got the ace on the mound, they don't got to put in all the heavy hitters like that or right lineup. They be going against the left-hand pitcher. But the Chicago White Sox run the same kind of lineup: right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, switch hitter, right. So all right. Let me see what I say. The Yankees game. I think Max Fried need to rack up some wins. I do know that he needs to rack up some wins. So this would be a easy game to start him off. Well, not start him, but like get some more in. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2, 2 and 3. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. What's the deal? So if he's at home, Noah Schultz is at home. He's terrible at home. So we ain't really too much worried about him doing that. Then Max Fried on the road. Let me make sure he's solid on the road though. Yeah. Let me see. 2. He okay. So I guess maybe this gonna be him getting his road appearances up. That's the only thing I can say about that one. But I do like that game. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Oh yeah, so I like that Yankees game. I like the Yankees run line. I think they're gonna crush them. It's a soft line to me, -142. I think it could be like -160, but I guess because Max Fried, he ain't that great on rope, so he more of a home pitcher, so that's probably why. But I still like it. So I like the Yankees is -1.5 right now. Yankees -1.5 to crush the White Sox. Probably win by 3, maybe 4 runs. We got the Cubs versus St. Louis. We got Cubs are a small favorite. I'm not the best fan of. Totals at 9.5. They in St. Louis. St. Louis is a tough field to hit in. I'm not gonna lie. But 9.5. Let's see who on the mound. David Peterson is terrible. Matthew Liberator, terrible. Liberator, I think that's how you say it. He's terrible too, though. But at a total of 9.5 in St. Louis, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'll leave that game alone. There ain't really too much I like about there. Ain't really too many helping factors with that. It's only 3 games left to look at. So who I say? I like the Yankees for the Yankees run line for the max bet play. It was 2 games. The Phillies and I think the Reds. So that might be a 3-leg parlay that I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to see first though. Then we got Houston and LA. Houston is a small favorite. See who pitching. They got Imai on the mound. Tatsuya Imai. I like that. But Urena, he just give up a lot of runs though. You never know what you're gonna get from him. And then they got Urena on the mound, so he a nice pitcher over there in LA. So I wouldn't even take that game. I wouldn't take a side on that game. As far as the total, it's at 8.5. It's not really a total I really like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I wouldn't take none on that game. And then we got Boston and Athletics. Wherever they play at. Hold on, let's see where they at. I told y'all, depending on where they at, that game might fly over. If they in I can't never think of the name of it, but when I see it, I know. Sutter Health Park. Okay, let's see. This is one of the easiest parks to hit in. Let's see what the weather looking like, especially if it's windy. And it's a little windy. So this is actually what I'm going to take with the parlay with the Yankees. And the total was at 9.5. That's kind of light. Let's see. They must have got some good pitchers pitching. Peyton Toll, you're not that bad. But then they got Jack Perkins for the Athletics. He can. So it looked like Boston's on pretty much. They still on the win. Well, I know they started their win streak over, but let me see what they looking like. Because I know they was on like a 15-game win streak, then they lost one. Let's see, did they lose another one? Oh, they ended up losing 2. Well, regardless, they probably about to put up the whole 10 runs on them by themselves. Let's see what lineup they running. What they line up at? Oh, Nick Kurtz is back. Nick Kurtz is back. I didn't know that. All right. Nick Kurtz back, but then they don't got Shea Langoliers in. It's like when one play, the other one get hurt, and the other one get hurt one play. Like they don't want to play together or something. I don't know what's going on with that. But I like that game over. That's just gonna be an easy over. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's let me see. I ain't even really look into it, but what do I say? 9.5, so 10. What's the deal? So with this game, I say I like it, but I will put it'll be a 4-leg parlay because I wouldn't max bet it for sure, but I would take it down to 9. I will buy it down to 9 runs. I'll take the over 9 in that Boston game. I'll take the Phillies game. I'll just take the straight money line, and I will take the Reds game straight money line. The Yankees -1.5, and that will be the 4-leg parlay. It should have a good payout. I haven't put it in yet, so I don't know what the payout will be. That'll be the 4-leg. Let me check this last game, see if I add anything else. But that 4-legger should hit for sure. Milwaukee, I wouldn't take that. Let's see what they total looking like. Okay, it's super windy in San Fran tonight. Total 8.5. Let's see who pitching. All right, wouldn't take that Brandon Sprout on the mound. So that's the 4-leg parlay we doing. So go lock it in. We got the Phillies money line. We got the Phillies money line for the 4-leg parlay. We got the Phillies money line. We got the Reds money line. We got the Yankees -1.5, and then we got the Oakland Athletics game. Well, I don't even know if they Oakland, but the Boston Red Sox game over 9. Lock that in. I'll update y'all on the games a little later. Let's get paid.